You were involved in the organizing to a certain degree.
To a certain degree.
Some of it.
It's
So you talked to some people about joining the union,
Yes.
about signing a card?
Yes.
Did you actually go into the card signing?
yes,
Okay,
we did with some of
Talk a
them.
little bit about that. For somebody, pretend that I've never done that in my life. And tell me what it's like. Tell me what you say. Tell me what seems to work with people.
It's not an easy thing to do for most. For us, going into your camp is extremely hard. Some of us have actually been threatened to be removed by the police, various other things, which can be very interesting. But for the employee that's there, it's very hard in throat, because they're so afraid that if they're caught signing this, if they know that, if the management knows they've signed, they're terrified they're going to be terminated, absolutely terrified. But so we have to explain to them that, and we do this all on the sly, we really do. We have met people in the woods because they're so afraid to be seen, and explain to them, once they sign this card, management can't touch them. And they will try. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. They will try. But then it goes to unfair labor practices and the whole bit. A lot of people have gotten their job back from it. Like when that happened to me, I could have got my job back. But at that time I was working at Wapasu, so no, I was going to stay where I was happy, thank you. But so all this is explained to them. Right from the very beginning, how the process goes. There has to be the vote has to be to a certain percentage. Then it's looked at by the labor board. The labor board has to, condone that, yes, okay, we now have a certain percentage here, we can now go to a vote. But in the meantime, everything is frozen. The company or whomever is frozen. They cannot terminate. They're locked in, so to speak, which is, it is to the employee's benefit. The unfortunate part of this, so at times, is we have a lot of employees that are English second language. A lot, and some of them still don't understand. Even at our camp, we've been union for many, many years, and the majority there is English second language. And we still have a hard time trying to let them know, no, you cannot be disciplined for this. Like, they're still afraid, because in their world, in their country, if they had spoken up, if they had done anything, they would be terminated. I mean, when people think of the oil fields, they think of money. When they talk about Fort McMurray, they don't say Fort McMurray, they say Fort McMoney. So, I mean, there's billions of dollars here, and you're giving a worker $13 an hour.
Yeah.
That's shameful. It's shameful. When you're turning around and making $300 per room for something, and you give this person $13, go live on that. It's not easy, and some of these people have families and they have mortgages, and this is their life. This is their livelihood, and they just can't get work elsewhere, or the work they can get is $10 an hour, which is even worse. And there's a lot of that, a lot of minimum job. You cannot live on minimum. I would give anything to see any MP in this country live on a minimum wage. And I would give anything to be an MP, put in my stint in the government, and then get a retirement. Seriously, when I retire, I'm lucky if I'm going to be able to support my home. You do one stint and you can retire the rest of your life and get a very good income. Yeah, that's justice. I mean, seriously, that's the Canadian way? I don't think so.